we're starting off with 1 cup of peanut butter in our large bowl. Now I'm bringing my whipped cream cheese, and we're gonna add about 10 ounces of our whipped cream cheese right into our bowl. I like using the whipped cream cheese because it's already softened for you, so half the job is already done. We are making a super delicious no-bake dessert that everyone will love. If you love peanut butter and chocolate, this is for you. So this is a 12-ounce container, so we gotta leave about 2 ounces in there so that we can get this recipe correct. Perfect. Now I'm coming in with some powdered sugar, and we're gonna add 3/4 a cup of powdered sugar. Now you guys can measure. I measure with my heart. I like a lot of sugar, so I'm gonna add about a cup. That looks absolutely perfect. And we need a little bit of liquid in here, so we're gonna add some heavy whipping cream. We're gonna add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. That's just gonna make our mixing easier. So it's half of this bottle, a little bit more. Perfect. Ooh. That peanut butter smells amazing, and so does that powdered sugar. Last thing we're gonna add to our mixture is a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be so yummy, so easy, and just everyone will enjoy it. Kids, adults, you can make it for Thanksgiving, you can make it for Halloween, whatever. You can make it for a Sunday dinner. Okay, now we're gonna start mixing this all together. We might need to bring back our spatula to get all that peanut butter out of our whisk. Oh yeah, see, so easy. Okay, and now it's time to combine that together until it's nice and creamy. Oh my gosh, our creamy peanut butter mixture is ready. We gotta make sure to get all of that out of our spatula, whisk. Woo! Okay, let's give that a little try before we move on. That is so good. Okay. I think some of you guys probably already know where this is going, but we are gonna bring in our chocolate Keebler crust. I normally like the Oreo crust for this recipe, but they stopped making them, which is such a bummer. But chocolate crust will do well, or you can get the gluten-free nut chocolate crust if you're gluten-free. But we are gonna add this peanut butter mixture right into our pre-made chocolate crust. Okay, we got all that in our pie crust, and we're gonna just gently flatten it. Make sure you don't break your crust, or else someone will get a sad broken piece of pie. We just want it to be nice and smooth like butter, or peanut butter, even better. But this is coming together so quickly. It's been like 2 minutes, and we have a delicious no-bake dessert thrown together that everyone will just chow down on. It's delicious, it smells good, and we are gonna make it look extra pretty. We don't want just a plain old basic pie. No one likes that. Okay, that looks great. All right, we're gonna start off with some Reese's Minis wrapped, and we're just gonna kind of toss them on to our peanut butter chocolate pie. It's just the perfect complement for this dessert. Okay, that looks perfect. We'll put that one right there. And then I found these Reese's peanut butter chips, and we're just gonna throw a few of those, because what is a peanut butter pie without extra peanut butter? Oh my goodness. Obviously, all the decorations are optional, but I think they just make the dessert look so much more appetizing. And then last but not least, I have my melted milk chocolate and my melted peanut butter, and we are just gonna drizzle these onto our pie. Oh my goodness, and look at that. This masterpiece is ready for the fridge. We're gonna let it set for 1 to 2 hours, and then it's gonna be ready to indulge. All right, you guys, it's been 1 hour in the fridge, and it is time to try this no-bake peanut butter pie. I have my pie cutter, and we're just gonna cut 1 slice. Oh, that chocolate. I did use wafers instead of, maybe use a chocolate syrup or something so it doesn't crush your pie. It's still a perfect slice. Look at that. All right, so just switch out the melted milk chocolate for just some chocolate syrup, and you'll have a better reveal than mine, but I'm sure this is gonna taste absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh. With our Fritos, I'm gonna add 1 pound of cooked ground beef, and I did season this with some taco seasoning. It's gonna be a super easy, super delicious crock pot dinner. Let's make sure you get all of that meat on there. Oh my goodness, this smells amazing already. We're gonna use our spoon and make sure that ground beef is spread right on top of our delicious Fritos. Beautiful. Next, I'm coming in with 1 whole onion that I diced, and I used yellow onion, but you can use a white onion, a purple onion, whatever onion flavor you like. Oh, I absolutely love onions, and it goes so well with this dish. Next thing we're adding into our crock pot is our traditional refried beans. Now you can make homemade refried beans if that is your personal preference, but I wanted this to be super easy. Hopefully it will give you inspiration to make it your own. So we are gonna add a generous amount of this refried beans, probably the whole can, which is 16 ounces. And I'm just doing scoops because these beans aren't heated up yet, so they're not easy to spread, but as we turn the crock pot on, they will heat up and kind of spread and cover up those onions and the ground beef way better than what it looks like now. So let's get that whole thing right in there. All right, that was that whole can. To add some moisture, we're gonna add 1 can of our El Paso red enchilada sauce, and this is the 1 pound and 3 ounces. And we're gonna drizzle that whole thing on top of our beans, our onions, our beef, and those Fritos. You can make a homemade enchilada sauce. You could do a green enchilada sauce. You can make this your own. Like I always say, it's so easy to customize this and make it exactly how you like. Now, of course, we have to add some cheese. So I'm gonna add this whole bag of Mexican style blend cheese, which is 16 ounces of cheese. We're gonna put that right on top. You could obviously add more cheese or do whatever cheese you like, but you know, I don't want it to be too cheesy because I know some of you do not like cheese as much as I do. Now for an added crunch, I have 1 more bag of Fritos, 2 bags total. This second layer is totally optional, but I just think it adds such a great extra layer of crunch that is so necessary for this easy and delicious dinner. So we added that whole second bag and we're gonna spread it out, and now this is ready to cook. I'm gonna go ahead and put my lid on, and we're gonna pop this on high, which it already is, and it's gonna cook up super quick. All right, you guys, it's been an hour and a half on high. Now, if you wanted to do this on low, you would cook it for about 3 to 4 hours, but let's check this out. Ooh. You smell all that goodness, and those Fritos are still nice and crunchy on the top. Let's go ahead and serve this up. It smells incredible. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be delicious. Would you look at that Frito pie in the crock pot? Extra Fritos, extra delicious. Now before we dig in, I'll put this to the side. I'm gonna dress this up a little bit. A little bit of light sour cream. Beautiful. This is optional, but some cilantro. Beautiful. So easy, so delicious. Let's give it a try. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is incredible, you guys. You have to try it.